Okay, ready.
Ah.
It's all finished.
Hey, it looks great, Pa. What is it?
What is it? It's a 34209 large. That's what it is.
Yes, it's William Bendix in The Life of Riley. Brought to you by Gulf, makers of new Gulf No Nox, the gasoline that burns clean, and Gulf Pride HD Select, the oil that keeps your engine clean. Now, The Life of Riley. With Marjorie Reynolds as Peg, George O'Hanlon as Dudley, Blue Jean Sanders as Babs, and Wesley Morgan as Junior. Produced by Tom McKnight. And directed by Abby Berlin.
So that's a 34209 large.
Yep. A do-it-yourself clothes dryer, right out of the catalog, Peg.
Well, thank you, dear.
Can be easily unfolded for use, and when not in use, can be just as easily folded. But it's a little new. Yeah, you see. I followed every word of the directions. I don't see why it won't. Wait a minute. Help me! I just broke a rung.
Oh, I thought it was your neck.
No.
You all right, dear?
That thing is a man-eater. It almost decapitated my head.
Boy, you're lucky the thing wasn't a 34209 small.
Yeah, well,
it's beautiful, dear. I'll take it out back.
yeah, look out, Junior. Don't let it get you.
Pop,
Yeah, Junior.
some of the kids are getting up an archery team, and, well, I was wondering if I could join.
Archery? What are the dues?
Well, there are no dues.
Oh, well, then sure, Junior. Go ahead. You can join.
All I need is $12 for an archery set.
$12 for a bow and arrow? Junior, you can make your own. This is the day of do-it-yourself.
But, Pop...
Look, Junior, it's a lot cheaper than buying that ready-made stuff from the stores. Here, I'll show you. Page 26. Get a paper and pencil, Junior.
Okay.
Yeah, page 26. Where are we? Oh, here we are. Number 5584, do-it-yourself archery set. Now, put this down. Bowstring, 95 cents. Bow ready for sanding, $7.50. Arrow shaft sets of 6, $5.25. Feathers, $1. Arrow tips, $1.75 a set. Quiver, $2.50. Shellac, 45 cents. Paintbrush, 20 cents. Now, add that up.
Okay.
That's it. Shove over the tool here. Now, what do you got?
Just a minute, Pa.
Well, hurry up. I gave you an education. Add, son, add. That's it. Yeah.
$19.60.
Yeah, $19.60. The other way would only cost you $12. Well, I still say you got to do it yourself.
But, Pa, why?
Because I want you to have the satisfaction of working with your own two hands instead of your head.
Dad, could I have some money, please? Mom wants me to buy something.
Now, look, Betsy. I just got through telling your brother. This is the age of do-it-yourself. If your mother wants something, I'll build it for her.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Build her a 6-pound pot roast.
Pot roast.
Lean.
Look, son, I've been thinking about that about the archery set.
Well, we can talk about it later. Jimmy wants me to come over and help him on the hot rod that he bought.
A hot rod? Well, that sounds like an interesting do-it-yourself project. Where is it?
Well, it's in Jimmy's dad's garage.
Well, I'll tell you what you do, Junior. You and Jimmy bring it over and put it in our garage. Then I'll be able to give you a few pointers.
Would you, Pa?
Well, sure.
Well, what we want to do is install dual carburetors and minimize the piston clearance so that we'll get maximum efficiency in the combustion chamber. Will you help us?
Well, I'm surprised at you, son. You don't need my help for a simple little thing like that. What do you say?
Riley, the Dudleys are here.
Oh, I'll be done in a minute, Peg.
Come on.
Hi, Ryle.
Hi.
What are you doing, practicing your ballet dancing?
Oh, no, I was just measuring for the 3794B I'm going to make.
A 3794B, huh? That's pretty good, Ryle. No home should be without one.
Riley's from the bookshelf.
Oh, I think that's wonderful. Why don't you make one for us? We've got a book.
Why waste time when you can get ready-made ones so cheap?
Well, what kind of talk is that? When the Wright brothers wanted an airplane, they didn't go to no store to buy one. They made one of their own.
Yeah, but Ryle...
When you take Robert Fulton, nobody sold him no steamboats, you know. He did it himself.
Yeah, but it's just...
And what happened when George Washington wanted a bridge?
That doesn't cry, you wait.
I agree with you 100%. Calvin, we should start doing things ourselves, too.
Nothing doing, Belle. You know what the doc says about my back, and the bursitis in my shoulder, and lately my left
I
arch.
didn't mean you, honey. I meant me.
Oh, that's a different story. Let's have a look at this catalog.
I'm through buying things I can make myself.
That's the spirit, Bill.
Hey, how about knocking out the living room wall and adding a sun porch?
I'll go home and get started right away.
On the sun porch?
No. A nice big chocolate cake. No more buying in the bakeries for me.
Hold it, Belle. Ain't you forgetting you're on a diet?
Oh, Cal.
I don't want to hear no more about it. You're sticking to that diet.
Dudley's right, Belle. All that extra weight ain't healthy.
Hey, wait a minute, Lyle. Ain't nothing wrong with being a little plump.
Oh, you're the one who started it.
Well, I'm her husband. If I think she should put on a little weight, that's my business. Come on, honey. Let's get home to that cake.
So long. See you later.
Now, here's your 2468B.
It's a losing fight.
Well, I have some work to do in the kitchen.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Ryle.
Come on in.
Riley, I came by to get that ocean reel you was going to lend me.
Oh, sure. When are you going fishing?
Sunday with you and Hawkins.
Me and Hawkins? Otto.
What's the matter?
I forgot to reserve the boat.
You couldn't forget. You promised Hawkins you'd take care of it.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. I can still do it. There we are. Let's see here. Red beans. Here we are, boats. Mariani's Emerald Cove. There it is, right there.
Well, Hawkins is sure looking forward to this trip. He said his wife is going to visit her mother next week, and it's the only chance we get to go fishing all year.
Well, I know how hard it is for Hawkins to get... Hello, boat landing? I want to reserve a boat for Sunday for 3 guys for the kelp beds. Make sure it's... But I gotta have a boat. Okay, I'll try. Everything's taken. I gotta try another boat landing.
Gee, if you don't get one, Hawkins is going to be awfully sore.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. There's plenty of places in here that rent boats. All I gotta do is find one.
That's it, Ryle. Don't give up the ship.
Sunday's a bad day, but it's the only day we got. Hello, Del Mar Boat Landing. I want to reserve a boat for Sunday. And Oceanside Boat House. San Diego fishing. You don't have one, but you know where I can get one. You do? Oh, that's great. Where? Iceberg Bay, Alaska. Could you give me the phone number? Wise guy. Otto, there ain't a boat left to rent any place. You take it. I'm tired of talking on the phone.
Sure, Ryle. Hello. No, this is me, Otto. Yeah? Hey, that's great. Yeah, I'll tell him. So long.
Who was that?
Hawkins.
Hawkins?
Yeah, he said he rented an outboard motor for our boat.
Oh, that's great. Now we won't have to roll all over the... Our boat? What boat?
Hey, Ryle. What about Muley Evans?
Well, what about Muley Evans?
Oh, he's got a boat.
Muley's got a boat?
And it's just the size we need.
Move, Otto. This is our only hope. Well, come on, my car. Well, hurry up.
Yeah, there she is, Ryle.
Ain't she a beauty?
Yeah. Tie it to the bumper, Otto, and make sure you tie it tight.
Leave it to me, Ryle. I used to be in the Navy.
We sure appreciate you letting us have the loan of your boat, Muley.
Ah, forget it, pal. You're gonna have to do a little work on it. Some of the seams need caulking, and a coat of paint might help. It ain't been in the water since last year.
Oh, well, we got until Saturday, and Otto will help me work on it. When do you want to...
Any time before Monday, Ryle. There's no rush.
You're a real pal, Muley. I'm going to make this up to you someday.
Forget it, pal. The boat was just sitting in the garage.
No, I won't forget it. You really pulled us out of a hole.
Well, that's what friends are for, ain't they? After all, you and me's lodge brothers, Ryle. Now, I don't want to hear another word about it.
Gee. Thanks, Brother Muley.
Don't forget the $20 for rent.
Oh, yeah.
All set, Ryle.
Hey, you sure you tied it right now, huh?
Sure, a couple of half hitches, a double sheep shank, and a bowline.
Well, that should do it. Now, you hop in and drive, and I'll guide you.
Okay.
Okay, Otto. Take it away, nice and easy. Wait a minute, Otto. Hold it. Stop. Hold up.
Best double sheep shank I ever saw.
Come back here. We got it made, Otto. Just a few more blocks and we'll be home.
I don't see why you wouldn't let me drive my own car.
Well, it's nothing personal, Otto. It's just that you got to know how to handle a trailer on the turns.
Oh.
See what I mean about them turns? What was that? Oh, probably a couple of women drivers. Sure handles easy, just like the boat wasn't there. Uh-oh, the cops. You better pull over, Ryle. They couldn't be after us. We didn't do nothing wrong. The fishing will go to do.
Hold it. Before you have your oil changed, here's something you'll want to know. Gulf has developed the only motor oil in the world super refined by the Alchlor process for high compression engines. Super refined to give you complete and lasting engine protection. Proof? Just watch. This is one of the so-called all-season multi-viscosity oils that's supposed to give you efficient lubrication the year round. And here's new Gulf Pride HD Select. Let's compare them. Right out of the can, they flow through these tubes at the same rate, at the same viscosity or body. But now we're going to find out what happens when each oil is run in a car's engine for 300 miles. We drain off the two oils and repeat the test. Now, look how much faster the so-called all-season oil flows, because it broke down and thinned out after only 300 miles use. In your engine, this means impaired lubrication, increased oil consumption. But Gulf Pride HD Select, which contains no artificial thickeners, flows just as before, has retained its body to keep on giving your engine efficient lubrication mile after mile. So don't try to get along with a compromise oil. There's a correct grade of Gulf Pride HD Select to meet the needs of your particular car. Get real engine protection. Get new Gulf Pride HD Select.
When you say that case comes up, Ryle?
That's a week from Tuesday, but that's not what I'm worrying about.
You worried about Muley's boat?
No, that don't come up till Monday. I'm worried about Sunday going fishing with Hawkins.
Well, maybe he wants to go fishing off the pier.
After he went to all the trouble of renting an outboard motor? No, Otto. If I can't think up a good lie, the only honest thing to do is to tell the truth.
Uh-oh. It's your chance. Here he comes. Hiya, fellas. Hi, Hank.
Hello, Hawkins. Hawkins, I got to tell you something.
Hold it, Ryle. I got something to tell you.
Yeah, but Hawkins...
No, listen to this. Fishermen can look forward to the best fishing in years this weekend. Barracuda plentiful along the entire coast.
Albacore's a much better fish.
With full limits on albacore promised for all.
There's nothing like catching a good yellowtail.
And for those with the right tackle, there's going to be the biggest run of extra large yellowtail this season. Boy, I'll bet you could stand on the shore and the fish would jump right in your arm.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. We could build a barn in.
Quit your kidding, Riley. Boy, this is going to be the most terrific fishing trip we ever had. And, Ryle, if you hadn't reserved that boat when you did, we'd have been out of luck.
No.
Thanks a million, Ryle.
So long, Hank.
Nice guy, that Hawkins. What's the matter, Ryle?
Something bothering you? Oh, thanks.
I wish I could help you, dear. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Oh, Mrs. Dudley's waiting in the car, Mom. I'll tell her you'll be right out. Bye-bye, Dad.
Bye, Bebsy.
Bye, dear. I'm going with Belle to visit her sister.
Goodbye, Peg. Have a nice time. Enjoy yourself. If you happen to see a boat, call me, huh?
Oh, of course, dear. But it isn't likely I'll see one. Belle's sister lives on the desert.
Oh. Bye. I live in the desert. Couldn't live in a boathouse. Oh, I never have any luck.
Lyle, where are you?
In here, Dudley.
Lyle, I think I got the answer to all your troubles.
You found a boat?
Yeah. Oh, Cal, right here in this do-it-yourself catalog.
Oh. I ain't interested.
Why not? You're the big do-it-yourself king of the neighborhood.
Lay off, will you, Cal?
Well, Lyle, look at it, will you?
No, I ain't interested. Do-it-yourself boat kits, 6 to 32 footers, Alfred's Boat Building, San Pedro.
Yeah, and all pre-cut and ready to assemble.
Well, it's no use. I couldn't build a boat in this short time.
Well, sure you can. Look what it says. The 16-foot model can easily be assembled in 6 hours by 2 men.
Yeah?
Yeah. This'll solve everything, Lyle. We can get Otto to chip in on the boat, and the 3 of us will own a boat.
Yeah. And to make things up to Muley, we'll let him use the boat whenever he wants to.
That's okay with me. And better than that, it'll get you off the hook with Hawkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawkins is always bawling me out for lousing things up at the plant. Wait till he sees the boat I'm gonna build.
Well, here's your boat, Mike. Sign right here.
Looks like I'm getting a whole ocean liner.
Well, a lot of it's packing.
There we are.
Thanks, Mike.
Name's Riley, Chester A.
Okay, Mike.
Nice fella. Well, as soon as we get these crates unpacked, we can start building her up, huh?
Yeah, Riley, I'll help you unpack them, but you and Otto will have to assemble a boat on account I got an important date downtown, and my bursitis has bothered me lately, and my sacroiliac is killing me. My sciatic is,
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Otto's on his way over now. Come on, let's get the garage doors open, huh?
Oh, you're going to build it in the garage?
Well, I ain't going to build it out here. There's only one place to build a boat, and that's in the...
Hiya, Pa.
Junior, drive that thing out of there.
Drive it out now?
Riley, you'll take all day to get that junk out of there.
Ahoy, mates. Otto, we got a problem.
Yeah, Schmidlap, you're a quick thinker. Where could Ryle build his boat being that the garage ain't available?
Why don't we build it right here in the backyard? Hey, that's a good idea. Come on, let's haul the crates in the backyard. Huh?
Ryle, like I told you, that appointment, I gotta go. I'll see you later. Good luck, fellas. Good luck.
Come on, Ryan, let's go. Wait a minute, Otto. Suppose it starts to rain while we're working out here.
Yeah. It looks like a storm might be coming up. But what's the difference, Ryle? A boat is supposed to get wet.
Yeah, but if it rains, we get wet. And if we get wet, we catch cold. And if we catch cold, we can't go fishing with Hawkins.
Gee, Ryle, you're right. I never thought of that.
Well, I don't want to take on a big project like building a boat. You got to think of everything.
Yeah, I guess you thought of everything. The rain, all right. Well, the yard is out. The garage is out.
Otto, there's only one thing to do. Come on, let's move the crate.
Where are we going to go?
Never mind, get in the back there. Okay, Otto, you ready? Otto, it's raining. Well, come on. Okay, let's get started, Otto. Just follow these simple instructions. The keel, consisting of 3 parts, is laid first. Be careful to join part A to part B rather than to part C, as part C must be the first to join the superstructure. You with me, Otto?
I can't even get the crate open.
Hello? Yeah, Hawkins.
Ryle, I just talked to Muley Evans. He told me about loaning us his boat. Nice going, Ryle. Muley says it's just like the ones you see in the store windows.
But I thought the cops took it out of the window. I mean...
Just one more thing, Riley. Muley said the boat needs a little paint, so I'll be over after a while and give you a hand. So long.
So long. Hawkins is coming over. We're not even started. Come on, let's get going.
We got the keel out. But, Ryle, this looks like a lot more than 16 feet to me.
Well, that's open, Otto. They probably make the same size keel for all the sizes. And then you just cut off the parts you don't need.
Oh, I never would have thought of that.
Well, let's get this thing put together.
Something haywire here. We should have another 32-foot boat kit on the truck.
Well, everything's checked out at the plant. Do you suppose we delivered the big model to the wrong customer?
Yeah, we must have, but who?
I don't think I ever saw a rowboat this big before.
Oh, she just looks that way because she's out of the water, Otto.
Oh.
Well, there she is, the peg. Ain't she beautiful, huh? Oh, no thanks. I ain't thirsty, Otto.
It ain't for us. It's for the boat. I'm going to say a few simple, loving words, and then I'm going to belt it with the bow.
Oh, no, you don't. You ain't belting my peg with no bottle of ginger ale.
You got to christen her, Ryle.
We can do that after we get her in the water.
Okay. Then I'll go on board to see if there's anything we forgot.
Okay.
Captain Riley, request permission to go below decks.
Permission granted, mate.
Aye, aye, sir.
Holy smoke! The Queen Mary.
That rain must have been heavier than we thought.
Hi, Dublin. Kids, our boat.
Oh, how could you?
Well, I know it looks a little big, Peg, but then 16-foot boats always look big in the living room.
16 foot. Our rug's 24, and you can't even see it.
Oh, well, I can explain that. I didn't have room to work, so I put the rug in the boat with some of the furniture.
Furniture. Oh, Riley.
Ahoy, mate.
Oh, ahoy, Mr. Schmidler.
How do you like her, Mrs. Riley?
Oh, a boat in my house. Just what I've always wanted. Riley, of all the ridiculous...
But, Dumpling, we named it the Peg after you.
Oh. Well, I don't want to discuss it any further. I want this boat out of here immediately. I'm taking Babs and Junior out to dinner, and when we get home, I want the boat gone and my living room back.
Now, look, Peg, there's no use in getting excited. The boat's all finished. We'll take it out right away.
How?
Well, we got a door, ain't we? We just take it... Under the Fulton Development District.
Something wrong, Ryle? The way I look at it, Ryle, you got two choices. You can leave it in the house the way it is, and your wife will never speak to you again.
What's the other choice?
Well, you can take it apart and forget about the whole idea, and Hawkins will get you fired.
And my wife will never speak to me again.
Those are the two choices. The decision is up to you.
Hey, Mac. Easy there, fellas. Easy.
What's this?
16-foot boat you ordered.
It's all assembled.
Yeah, and the guy we delivered it to ordered our biggest model.
And the dumb stoop put this one together without even checking the size first.
Riley, a new boat. What,
Would you rather go in Muley's boat?
Of course not.
We needed a boat, so I got one.
Hey, Mac, we're in a hurry. Where can we pick up the other boats?
Well, it's back there, but it ain't in a crate.
Oh, that's all right. We made the mistake in the first place. We'll get it out.
Okay. Well, let's get it down to the pier, huh? We can use the trailer that had Muley's boat on it. It's in Dudley's driveway.
Swell. Ryle, don't you think we ought to go in with those guys?
Look, Otto, they made the mistake in the first place. It's their problem now. I wash my hands of the whole affair. Come on, get a hold of the boat. Come on. All right, you ready?
This smoke contains a form of carbon. Harmless enough here, but in your engine, carbon means trouble. Forming here, carbon causes pre-ignition, wild ping, and knock. Here, carbon causes sticky valves. Both mean power loss, wasted gas, and finally, engine repairs. But now, thanks to Gulf, there's a new way to fight carbon in your engine. It's new Gulf Pride HD Select Motor Oil, super refined by Gulf's exclusive Alchlor process. You see, ordinary oils are refined to this stage, but Gulf's Alchlor process goes farther, refines out this much more carbon-forming material. This is what you don't get in new Gulf Pride HD Select. What you do get is better, longer-lasting engine protection than ever before possible. So don't let carbon deposits rob you of power and performance. Protect your engine with just motor oil ever made. New Gulf Pride HD Select.
Peg,
Junior, tell your father I'm not speaking to him.
Babsy.
Dad, really?
Junior. You up? Well, I'm glad somebody's speaking to me. Junior, will you explain something to me?
Sure, go ahead, Pa.
What's everybody so mad about? Peg, I got it all figured out.
I don't want to hear another word till we get rid of this lean-to and get our wall back.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I got figured out. Now you can have that picture window you always wanted.
I never thought of that.
Sure.
We can.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Don's father used to be a building contractor. He could design the whole thing. It wouldn't cost very much.
Nothing doing. We ain't gonna hire no building contractor. I'm gonna do it myself. Let's see, picture window. Here we are. Let's see here. There we are. Junior, come here, son. Put this down. One frame, $98.75. One plate glass window, $75.69. Putty, 85 cents. Well, add it up, Junior. Add it up.
It's a losing fight.
So there I was the other day, and Peg says to me, Riley, the car needs an oil change. Yes, ma'am, says I, and down I go to the Gulf station. Gulf Pride HD Select, the man says. It's Alchlor process to control carbon. Keeps your engine clean. I tried it, and I'm sold. Why don't you try it?
Be sure and be with us again next week at the same time. And until then, remember, for the life of your car, go Gulf.